Namaste. Welcome to the Group 1 Services Guidance classes telecasted by the TSAT. As you know it, TSAT is prestigiously conducting these classes for all the Group 1 Services aspirants. As you know it, in the preliminary examination, we have 13 contexts. Among 13, one of the contexts is current affairs. The current affairs covers the national, international issues, awards, rewards, functions, sports and games, events in science and technology, economy changes, all the things will be covered in this particular area. As you know it, the current affairs is very important, at the same time very usual for you also. If you want to score the maximum marks from this paper, wherein in my knowledge and by observation of previous examination papers, nearly 20 to 25 questions will come from this current affairs, because current affairs is not a concrete area, so it spreads in all this event. So you have current affairs in geography, you have current affairs in Indian polity, you have current affairs in science and technology, correct? So you have current affairs in other branches of sciences and the things. So it spreads in all this, means in all areas you are going to cover the current. If you want to get a good concept about the current affairs, you have to go through the journals, daily newspapers, and you have to read the editorial column, and you have to see all news channels where the things happens for the last 6 months, because in October 16th, the prelims examination is going to be conducted. So you have to prepare from March onwards. When you prepare March, April, May, June, July, August, September, so these 6 months may be sufficient for you for the preparation of the current affairs. Generally, the paper setter will ask the questions based on these 6 months period and duration, what the things happens, and they will ask the question here. Okay. So now we will see what the things happens here in the current affairs. So the first one is, PM announces the Yoga for Humanity is the scheme of 8th International Day of Yoga. They already are seeing the emblem. Yoga for Humanity has been chosen as the theme of 8th International Day of Yoga to be organized in India and across the globe on June 21st. So on 21st of June, so we are celebrating 8th International Day of Yoga. So it is conducted throughout the country, and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the theme in his Mann Ki Baat broadcast. The main event of International Day of Yoga of this year held at Mysore, and one of the theme is an innovative program named as Guardian Ring. So in this context, so they may ask is, what is the main theme for the 8th International Day of Yoga? That is Yoga for Humanity. This is the main theme. The second one, they may ask this one here. So the Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the theme in which context? Means here Mann Ki Baat broadcasting, he announced the main theme of this 8th International Day of Yoga, correct? And one of the theme is innovative program. What is the innovative program for this 8th International Day is Guardian Ring. And when you are going to celebrate International Yoga Day, means here 21st June, these are the very important questions they may ask in the examination in the context. NCTE launches online portal to simplify the process of teacher education program. As you know it, what is the full form of NCTE? NCTE means National Council for Teacher Education. Recently, NCTE is launched 4 years integrated teacher education program, that is called ITEP, Integrated Teacher Education Program. The National Council for Teacher Education is conducting this training program, And as you know it, National Council for Teacher Education, that is NCTE, is established in 1995. And the National Council for Teacher Education chairperson, NCTE chairperson is Sri Santosh Sarangi. So that's a very important thing. And the headquarters of NCTE is present at New Delhi. So here all these synopses will be very useful for in point of examination. And NCTE proposed an integrated teacher education program. So 4 years, actually it is a 4 years integrated teacher education program, and there is a possibility of asking questions on this context is, when was NCTE is established, that is 1995. Who is the chairperson for the NCTE, that is Sri Santosh Sarangi is a chairperson, and where are the headquarters of NCTE, means New Delhi. So these are the different questions they may ask in the examination in the context NCTE, correct? Okay. Rajesh Gira appointed as Director General for National Informatics Center. The senior scientist Rajesh Gira has been appointed as the Director General for National Informatics Center, NIC. It's a very recently it comes into the news. And the National Informatics Center headquarters is in New Delhi, and the National Informatics Center NICE was established in 1976. So this data is very important. The National NIC headquarters were held at, or where it was, means New Delhi, and of course when was it was established in 1976, and now they may ask it as who is the Director General for NIC, means Rajesh Gira. And you can say what is the full form of NIC, maybe chances, that is National Informatics Center, NIC. Okay. As you know it, the Param supercomputer, now it is called Ananta, Param Ananta supercomputer, commissioned at IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, Gandhinagar. The Param Ananta is a state-of-the-art supercomputer of IIT Gandhinagar, dedicated the nation under the National Supercomputing Mission. So recently the National Supercomputing Mission was started, we call it as NSM. It is a joint initiative of the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Okay, so simply it is called Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and the Department of Science and Technology, that is DST. So these two, Ministry of Technology, Information Technology and Electronics and Department of Science and Technology, these two combinedly initiative the launching of the Param Ananta supercomputer at IIT Gandhinagar. So this is a trend happens in the context science and technology. And as you know that globally you are conducting the Global Day of Parents 2022 is celebrating on June 1st. And the same day we are going to celebrate the June 1st as World Milk Day also. So the June 1st you have to remember the June 1st as Global Day of Parents and World Milk Day also. The Food and Agriculture Organization FAO of the United Nations adopt the June 1st as World Milk Day. The theme for the Global Parent Day 2022 is a family awareness internationally. So the FAO means Food and Agriculture Organization headquarters is at Rome, Lazio, and the director for FAO is 𝗂𝗽𝗚, and it was established on 16th October 1945. The parent organization of FAO is United Nations Economic and Social Council. See, these all are very important things. Generally, you are prepared for the examination only. So, 1st June as a Global Day of Parents or World Milk Day, but the concerned information, concerned to this these days also you have to learn. That's a very, very important. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations adopted June 1st as World Milk Day. Means who adopted the June 1st as World Milk Day? That's a very important question. Means the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. That's the first thing. And the second one, the Global Parent Day, the 2022. What is the theme of Global Parent Day? Means here family awareness. So, where is the headquarters of FAO? Means Rome. And who is the Director General for FAO? Q. Dongyu. And when was it established? FAO was established, that is in 1945, October 16th, FAO was established. And which is the parent organization of FAO? United Nations Economic and Social Council. So, UNESC, that is UNESC. Sometimes they may ask it as the abbreviation for UNESCO. Also they may ask. So, you have to practice all these things. Okay. And a very important thing, because our Telangana is celebrated as Telangana Formation Day 2022 is observed on 2nd June. So, means it comes now Telangana history and Telangana geography also, all things will comes here. So, means here the Telangana, India's 28th state, was founded on 2nd June of 2014. This day is very, very important. When was Telangana state formed? That is 2nd June 2014. And it is India's 28th state. And the Telangana has, of course, a 36 of honor this day of hosting the Nation Flag Day. And on 2nd June 2014, a 57-year-old movement come to the end. So, from 57 years, these Telangana people fight for their formation of Telangana. Finally, so these Telangana people achieved the formation of Telangana on 2nd June. All the Telangana people are celebrating Telangana Formation Day. Now, the Telangana Chief Minister, the first Telangana Chief Minister and present Chief Minister is Kalvakuntla Chandrasekhar Rao. So, this information is very familiar information to all of you, but we have to give them same importance to know about these things also. Okay. Now, coming to the next one. So, different appointments happens in this month. Senior IPS officer 𝗂𝗽𝗍𝗂𝗃 becomes the new Director General of BCS, and the center appoints SL Tosin as the Director General of 𝗧𝗪𝗧 So, I will give the information what is 𝗧𝗪𝗧 and what is BCA also here. As you know it, the Senior IPS officer 𝗂𝗽𝗍𝗂𝗃 has been appointed as the new Director General of the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, that is BCAS, Bureau of Civil Aviation Security. And the Director General for the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security is 𝗂𝗪𝗧𝗂𝗃. So, this is a new appointment happens in the month of June 2022. Okay. And a 1988 batch Indian Police Service Officer SL Tosin has been appointed as the new Director General of the 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. SSB, we call it as SSB. It's now, it comes into the news also. The 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 is a force guards the country border with Nepal 1751 kilometers and Bhutan 699 kilometers. Means it's nearly 1751 kilometers border with Nepal and 699 kilometers with Bhutan. So, this force, SBS force, will guards it. That is called 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. The question may ask in the examination, what is 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧? Means 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 is a force which guards the country borders with Nepal and Bhutan. That's the question may comes. And who was recently appointed as Director General of this 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 ball, that is 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧. This is a very important concept. Recently, the India economic growth, it comes under the Indian economy. So, India's economic growth expected to be 8.7% in the financial year 2022, and the GDP will be 4.1% for the quarter 4. So, this is a very important information. So, actually the India's economic growth fell into 4.1% in January, March 2021-22 because of this pandemic situation and COVID-19, as you know it. A 4-quarter low reflecting the impact of the COVID-19 pandemics, Omicron wave on the manufacturing sector and contact intensive services. The National Statistic Office reduced its year-on-year gross domestic product, that is GDP, growth forecast for the full fiscal year 2021-22 is 8.7%, down from 8.9%. Actually, they are expecting an 8.9% and it comes down to 8.7%. So, these two statistics are very important. That is, India's economic growth expected to be for the financial year 2022 is 8.7%. And the GDP will be in the 4th quarter Q4 will be 4.1%. So, this is a very important. 4.1 means for January, March 2021 and 22. The 4th quarter is very low. The reason for this, as you know, that the impact of COVID-19 pandemic and Omicron wave. So, badly, worstly, the economy of India is affected by this Omicron wave and pandemic situation. But now it is increasing, of course, gradually increasing. But anyway, the statistics are very important. Here, the India's economic growth expected to be in the financial year 2022 is 8.7%, and the GDP for the 4th quarter is 4.1%. When you come into the sports and games, Sachin Tendulkar continues as UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador for the 20th year. So, Sachin Tendulkar will continue as the United Nations Children's Fund, that is UNICEF, United Nations Children's Education Fund. Actually, Children Education Fund means UNICEF. Okay. So, this UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador is for the 20th year also Sachin Tendulkar, a Goodwill Ambassador for the, it's a record for Goodwill Ambassador. This is very important. So, they may in the examination they may ask who is the Goodwill Ambassador for the UNICEF, means you can say as Sachin Tendulkar, and it is a 20th year for working for the welfare of underprivileged children. So, generally, so the Goodwill Ambassador will be given who is working for underprivileged children. So, Sachin Tendulkar working for this one, so he was honored as a Goodwill Ambassador by the UNICEF, correct? Okay. And in this you may ask some questions related to the UNICEF. What is the full form of UNICEF? United Nations. Okay. So, Children Education Fund, this is a very important, that's one more thing here. UNICEF, where the UNICEF headquarters were here, it is at New York. So, New York is at United States, that's a very important one, and headquarters of the UNICEF is at New York, as you know it. Who is the head of UNICEF? That is Catherine Russell. So, Catherine M. Russell. Simply you can say Catherine M. Russell is the UNICEF head, and UNICEF president is 𝗂𝗽𝗓𝗄. So, 𝗂𝗧𝗓𝗄 is the UNICEF president, and UNICEF was established in 11th December 1946. These are the sub-concepts they may ask based on the UNICEF concept, because Sachin Tendulkar was appointed as, of course, he is continue as a 20th year also as a Goodwill Ambassador for the UNICEF for his working for underprivileged children the first thing. And where are the headquarters of UNICEF? That is at New York. And who is the head of UNICEF? That is Catherine M. Russell. And who is the president of UNICEF? That is 𝗂𝗽𝗻𝗁. And when was UNICEF was established? That is 11th December 1946. This information is a very important thing. Okay. Now the next one. So it also comes under sports and thing here. So the former West Indies skipper Darren Sammy confirmed with the 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 Award. Actually, the 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 Award is the third highest civil award in the Pakistan. We have the highest civil award in our country is Bharat Ratna, as you know it. Then Padma Vibhushan, next Padma Bhushan, next Padma Shri. So the third highest award in our country, in India, is Padma Bhushan, correct? But here in Pakistan, the 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 Award will be considered as the third highest civil award. So this was given to the former West Indies skipper Darren Sammy. The former West Indies captain Darren Sammy has been confirmed with the 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 Award for the services to Pakistan during a ceremony. The 38-year-old all-rounder was being recognized for his role in helping bring international cricket back to Pakistan. So means Pakistan is struggling to in the international cricket, and this former West Indies captain skipper Darren Sammy is given his services to bring the Pakistan once again in the international cricket services of course in limelight. So for his services, the Pakistan government is honored with the third highest civilian award, 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 Award. Okay. So these are the questions here. Maybe in the exams they may ask what is the third highest civilian award in Pakistan, means 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧. This is the first one. And who received the 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 Award for the year 2022, means here you can say as the former West Indies captain Darren Sammy. So like you have the questions may come in the examination. Clear? IAF Heritage Center to come up in Chandigarh. So here in Chandigarh, the Heritage Center, Indian Air Force Heritage Center is launched here. A heritage center to showcase the role of the Indian Air Force in various wars and its overall function will come up at Chandigarh. So they will show the various aircrafts and their functioning as a museum here. So it is called as a heritage center. IAF Heritage Center is launched at Chandigarh. The IAF Heritage Center will be set up jointly by the Air Force, Indian Air Force and Chandigarh administration. Here the one more concern questions for this one here. When was Indian Air Force was founded? This is a very important. When was Indian Air Force founded? Means here in 1932, 8th October 1932. Where was the Indian Air Force headquarters? New Delhi. And who is the chief for the Indian Air Force? That is Vivek Ram Chaudhary. These three questions here. So IAF, Indian Air Force Heritage Center was launched at which place? That is Chandigarh. So what is the importance of Indian Air Force Heritage Center? Means here all Indian Air Force warcrafts and various warcrafts and their function will be shown in that. Okay. And the second one is where was Indian Air Force headquarters? Means you can say New Delhi. When was Indian Air Force was established? Means 8th October 1932. Who is the Chief of Air Staff for Indian Air Force? That is Vivek Ram Chaudhary. The government ratifies 8.1% for the EPF, Employment Provident Fund, Employees Provident Fund, interest for 2021-22. The government has approved 8.1% rate of interest on employees provident fund, we call it as EPF, on the deposits of the employees for the 2021-22. Actually 8.1% EPF rate is interest is the lowest since 1977 to 78. So at that time in 1977 to 78 it is 8%. After that nearly how many years? Nearly here 22 and near 22 means 44 years. After 44 years, so it becomes as the same rate, means 8.1%. So EPFO was founded, it is on 4th March 1952 and its headquarters is at New Delhi. This is one more important information. So here EPF interest rate is ratified at 8.1%. This is the first thing, and this is the lowest after 44 years, means in 1977-78 it is 8%. Now it is reached to that lowest percent, that is 8.1%, and EPF means Employees Provident Fund. So they will give the interest on the deposits, and EPFO headquarters is in New Delhi, and as you know it, and it was established on 4th March 1952. So that's these questions will comes in the examination. Okay. Now when you are going to discuss about the 5th June importance. So 5th June importance, as you know it, already we are celebrated 5th June as 50th World Environmental Day. So it is a World Environmental Day. We are celebrating 50th World Environmental Day. This World Environment Day is observed globally on 5th June every year. This day is observed to raise the awareness about protecting the environment and to remind the people not to take any nature granted, correct? Okay. So we have to survive, we have to protect our nature. So that's the main theme for the World Environmental Day. We are celebrating World Environmental Day as on 5th June. The United Nations Environmental Program, we call it as UNEP. So UNEP is celebrating, is conducting this Environmental Day. It is a nodal agency that organizes and supports the events across the world. So here one more question will comes in based on this context, that is who is the or which organization is the nodal agency for the organizing World Environmental Day? That is simply you can say as UNEP. UNEP means the United Nations Environment Program. So that is a very, very important. And one more, this June 5th not only celebrated as a World Environmental Day, it is going to be conducted as International Day for the Fight Against Illegal, Unreported and Unregulated Fishing 2022 also. So this is one more importance for this 5th June. The 5th June will be considered as International Day for the fight against illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. So because so unreported, unregular, illegal fishing is also is another a cause for the spoiling, destroying our nature, correct? So anyway, so 5th June, in this context, on 5th June we are conducting, we are celebrated the 50th World Environmental Day, correct? Okay, this is the first one. So on 5th June 2022 we celebrated 50th, how many times, so means here 50th World Environmental Day, the first thing. Second one, which is the nodal agency for the organizing World Environmental Day, is UNEP, United Nations Environmental Program is the nodal agency. And on 5th, so including World Environment Day, we are conducting one more day, we are celebrating that day as one more day, that is International Day for the fight against illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. So, these questions may come in the examination on this context. We know that on the economy, as you know it, Bloomberg Billionaires list, recently the Bloomberg Billionaires list was announced on 5th June. So, Mukesh Ambani stands as the richest person in Asia. The Reliance Industry Limited RIL chairperson and chairman and managing director Mukesh Ambani has recognized as the position of India as well as Asia richest man, replacing Adani Group chairperson, that is Gautam Adani. Previously, Gautam Adani, who is the chairman of Adani Group, so just he is replaced by the Reliance Industrial chairman Ambani. So, that's Mukesh Ambani becomes Asia's richest person. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Ambani has a net worth of $99.7 billion. This year, nearly $9.69 billion is added to his income. Mr. Ambani is followed by Gautam Adani, who is the chairman of Adani Group. On the global billionaires list, Adani is ranked 9th with a net worth of $98.7 billion for the Bloomberg Billionaire Index. And Tesla CEO Elon Musk remains the world richest person with a net fortune of $227 billion. So, here the two questions may come in this context. One is, who is the richest person in the world? That is Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world with income as $227 billion. Okay. And who is the richest person in Asia means here Reliance Industry Limited chairperson or chairman or managing director is Mukesh Ambani. And the 9th position is from Asia will be Gautam Adani, who is the chairperson of the Adani Group. IAF Award 2022 comes as that the International Indian Film Academy Awards IIFA held at Abu Dhabi. This is the very recently happened on June 5th. And the best actor male is given to 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁 for Sardar Udham, and best actor female Kirti Sanon, Mimi, and best director is given Vishnuvardhan Sresha, and best film is given also Sreha, and best music director is given A.R. Rahman. So, these things also very, very important. And recently the International Indian Film Academy Awards is given, and most nearly 5 awards are backed by the movie Sardar Udham. So, this picture backs best actor, best art director, best choreography, like nearly 5 awards will be backed by this film, and the best actor male is given 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁. Clear? So, okay, generally they may ask who is the best actor, where was IIFA Awards will be held, Abu Dhabi, like question will come. So, we will meet with some more in the next session. Thank you.